Hey guys! Hey guys, how you doing? I'm Joshua. I made this channel. I've been trying to record this section ever since the last video was uploaded. I don't remember how long that was because it was so long ago. Christmas passed, New Year's is already almost here, and I just need to get my schedule right. I don't know what's going on, so I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into it. This is the shirt that I'm going to be using for my Nathan Drake cosplay. I've been trying to do this for a while, and I just haven't had the time. And I don't know, I don't even have a script, so I'm just like, making this up on the fly. I'm just, I don't know what to say. I honestly don't. I'm disappointed in myself, frankly. In fact, I've actually already tried making this thing. Here's the shirt I used last time, and I washed it because it wasn't good, but it's still a little dirty, so I'm gonna use this as a test, and I'm not gonna be wearing that anymore. This one, however, I thought it was cool. I thought this shirt was cool. This probably doesn't make any sense out of context. I think I'm going to keep this here. I think I'm going to actually put this in the video because this reflects me more than anything that I've already posted. So this is the shirt I'm going to be using for the Nathan Drake cosplay. As you can see, Nathan Drake has a blue shirt. It's not really a dark navy blue shirt, but it is a little lighter on the light side. And something I'm going to want, something that I want. Am I even going to cut this? I honestly don't know. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go ahead and try to make this look a little more dirty. Like I've just been running around in the rain in the fields and the rainforest and just sliding down rocks and being shot at. So I'm just going to go ahead and try to replicate that onto this shirt. So something I'm going to have to do is try to get a little sweat triangle here. I guess I'll call it sweat triangle. So what I'm going to have to do is just make sweat stains onto the shirt, and how the sweat stains are implemented, I don't know if I'm using that word correctly, into the shirt is like a triangle, an upside down triangle, and that's going to be darkened, which I'm going to show you in a bit. Pit stains, because nobody's perfect, and it's going to be more immersive. And on the back, it's sort of like it's going to continue on from this side, and it's going to kind of give like an hourglass shape, the sweat. And more on the pit stains, maybe some on the bottom of the shirt. Okay, look at this texture. Look at this thing. I just figured that it's not really something that's gonna be used a lot in Nathan Drake cosplays. People are gonna usually go for just a plain, like this one, like no real texture, just a plain simple shirt, which is fine. Like that is how it is in the game. But I thought that the texture looked good. I liked how the fabric is, and that's why I'm gonna use it. Obviously, something I'm gonna have to do is paint the buttons on the shirt so it's more accurate to the buttons that he has in the game. And how I'm going to be doing this is with white spray paint, brown spray paint, and black spray paint. So here's a tip when you're using like spray paints or anything you're spraying onto a piece of fabric. You don't want to lay it down. Like if you lay it down, I'll use my horrible, disgusting test shirt for example. The microphone's right here, so if I make noise on it, I'm sorry. Don't mean to do it. But if you just set this down on the table and you just spray paint it, there's gonna be a line here that's not gonna be painted directly over. So when you spray, I'll show you. That's the beauty of this shirt. I'll show you. Why don't I do that? So unfortunately, I'm not able to test it out on the spare shirt that I have because I'm afraid that I'm going to eventually use that for another cosplay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use it on this really cheap piece of a little cheap towel. And you can see here there's just a tiny crease, just a really tiny crease. And what I'm going to do is spray a little spray paint on it and just show the major effects that could happen if you're not careful with the creases. So I'm just going to spray just a bit. That should be good enough. You can see if I stretch it out a bit, it leaves a very noticeable line. And yeah, you can try to blend that in, but it's really difficult to make it not noticeable anymore. You can see I could try to flip this over and try to blend it back in. So there was my little small attempt to try to blend it back in, but you can see there's still a really dark line that is left. And not only that, but if the last part was like the perfect amount of darkness that you wanted, unfortunately when you come back to try to blend it in again, you are going to make it darker. So it's just something that you're gonna have to be extremely careful of when you're spray painting fabric. And I really hope this helped out. If it didn't, I'm sorry that I'm a bad teacher, but for some of you, maybe, hopefully, it helped. Sorry if this was a confusing journey, me recording this little part of the section. It's just that I just want to get this video out as soon as possible. I made a promise that I'm going to be doing this. So alright, sometimes it's good to just take a step back, try to make sure that everything is aligned perfectly. Like I noticed that this is a lot brighter than this side. I don't know how well you can see, but you can see there's like a white line right here. And that's from the crease from the shirt. And that's exactly why I got this hanger. So that's just something to keep in mind. I could blend this in, so it's not really a big deal as of now. But later, like if I do that later on, it could prove to be like a really it could prove to be something that really damages the cosplay, and you're gonna have to start all over. So unless like you're happy with it, then I don't know what to tell you, but I'm not, so I'm gonna blend it back in, which I am fortunate enough to do. Alright, so sorry for handheld now, but now I got some brown spray paint, and it's just this. I'm barely gonna put any of this on it. You can see that. I don't know how well y'all can see that actually. It does spray kind of odd, and that's just because it gets clogged up in here. But I'm barely gonna add any. Here, if I spray some up here, you can see it kind of leaves some of like almost like freckles. And I guess that's good for like dirt. It's not gonna be all uniformed and good looking, but it's a little bit. I'm not worried about painting the buttons because I'm gonna do that later on to paint them like a little white, kind of how they are in the game. But kind of spray bits of this, and it's gonna make it look a little dirtier. Same with the back. Alright, so now we got the shirt in our workstation, and what I'm going to do is grab some sandpaper. This sandpaper I had lying around, it's really rough, so this might not actually be the best. It's 60 grit. So I'm just going to kind of rub that onto here. It's going to take off some paint, and this is actually what I was going to do for the line that I have over here. So here's the line that I showed you earlier, and I'm going to try to get that off with some sandpaper. And hopefully it comes off. Does a little bit. Good enough. It's still a bit noticeable, but I feel like it's only gonna be noticeable when if you're actually like looking for it. So here we go. I'm gonna set this up. I'm gonna let all the paint dry, and I'll look at it maybe tomorrow or in 2 days. So I'll see you guys then. Okay, so now that the paint is all dry, I'm gonna go ahead and paint these buttons. So what I'm gonna do is I have a piece of masking tape here. I'm just gonna cut a line through this, not all the way, but just enough to make a slice, so that I could go ahead and fit the button through the line. This way I can minimize the risk of painting onto the shirt. And what I have here, some white spray paint. It's kind of more like an eggish. I don't know how well you can see it, but I just sprayed it in here, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a little paintbrush and just put it on there. Okay, so now I am getting to taking off these pieces of tape. So here are the buttons, and that pretty much concludes this entire shirt process. So I'm done with the shirt. There's nothing else that I could really do. Maybe in the future, I might sew this so that it fits me better, because right now it's actually kind of a bit loose over here. But that's completely fine, because I am gonna be tucking like half of the shirt in for the cosplay. So there's nothing, like I'm done with this shirt. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on, and see you guys in the outro. Alright guys, so thank you for making it to the end of the video. Here's the shirt, all the glory, and my sweat stains, my pit stains. I'm really happy for those. So yeah, this is it for the shirt. This is how it fits on me. Alright, so as of now, I'm not gonna go ahead and put on the holsters, just because I want to save that for the final reveal. I want to have like that moment of just like, I did this, I finished, you know. So I'm just gonna, after this video, of course, it's gonna be the watch, the torch. So after this video, all that's left is the watch, the shoes, the right angled flashlight, and the grappling hook that I'm gonna go ahead and make. So I hope you guys look forward to seeing those videos and how I'm gonna go prepare those. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Go ahead and leave some constructive criticism down in the comments. Anything that you think I can improve on, or some new techniques that I might not have known, but you can hopefully just pass on to me and just help me. So I hope you guys enjoyed at least watching the video. I know it wasn't really much of me to talk about. It was just me like going over the spray paints that I'm going to be using and how I'm going to be putting them on. But nevertheless, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go ahead and share my channel with people, please. I just want to get these videos out as soon as possible. I know that there's a big delay in some videos because I'm in college now, so like a lot of my attention has to go to my studying and everything else. So I hope you guys can understand that, and I don't know. Hope you guys understand that part. So go ahead and please subscribe. Please comment something down in the comment section. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram if you want, and that's pretty much it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to y'all later.